I'm Chief Warrant Officer 4 Vic Pinion, U.S. Navy retired, telling some stories of my naval career. This one is about a good friend of mine. We were both Chief Petty Officers aboard the Ranger. We had been stationed aboard the Riskinny previously when we were second-class Petty Officers together. But now we're both Chiefs. And he reported aboard. I'd been aboard for about a year. So, and we're undermanned. It's during the Vietnam War, we're undermanned. So they made me the cat chief of all 4 cats, and Big Joe was the rescue gear chief. Well, I injured my right leg, my right knee, tore the cartilage, and I'm on crutches. And although each pair of catapults was required to have a chief, we didn't have enough chiefs for that. So I was the cat chief of all 4 catapults. But now I'm on crutches, and I'm going to be on crutches for a while. So they decided that they would make Big Joe the bow cats chief, and he would also still oversee the arresting gear, but he was mainly the bow cats chief. And I would take care of the waist cats. Well, I had developed a lot of maintenance procedures that I used that worked well for me, that almost no one else knew, just things that I did. Well, we had the Mark II bow arrestor, Van Zelm. Everybody hated that machine, terribly unforgiving of error. And it had some design problems in that the clutch would hang up sometimes, and when you fired the cat, it would spin that system backwards and pump it dry of hydraulic fluid. And then when you hit the button to retract, the retract motor, which is hydraulic, it's an electrically operated hydraulic motor, would be empty. And the hydraulic fluid hit it all of a sudden, and they would hit the systems of that and blow every seal in the unit. Well, I had designed a way of adjusting that clutch without disassembling the thing. And when it did blow up, I could disassemble it and reassemble it much easier than anybody else. Well, Big Joe is now the bow cats chief, and the clutch came out of adjustment. Really, the adjustment didn't change because it was hard set in and safety wired. It's just that the clutch pressure plates and the sprockets that they fit on and the key on the shaft, they'd come off of the key on the shaft, rotate a little bit, and hang up, and now it wouldn't retract because it pushed against that key instead of against the high pressure plates. Big Joe, instead of calling me and asking me about it, he's the cat chief. So what he did was he took a inspection cover off in the back of the machine. He's a huge man. He crawled back in there behind there with a flashlight, and he wants to look at how this thing's working. When they hit the button, okay, hit the button. They hit it, and that clutch plate didn't let the clutch engage, but it spun that motor with a great big drive chain about that wide. And it put that 1010 hydraulic fluid right in Big Joe's face and went all the way back behind his eyeballs. And burned real bad, and he can't see anything, and he's going crazy with the pain, and he's log jammed up in there, and he finally gets out of there, and he's stumbling around the passageway, and the crew escorted him to sick bay, and they're flushing his eyes down there. Now somebody called me. And I run down to sick bay and say, "Oh, how you doing, Big Joe? You know, oh, it burns like hell." You know, I said, "Well, Joe, why didn't you call me?" "Oh, God damn it, I'm the bow cats chief now." I said, "Well, it didn't have to happen. Had you called me, I could have told you what to do, and you wouldn't be in this situation right now. Just call me when you don't know what to do." "Well, I thought I was doing the right thing." "Well, you found out different, didn't you?" Well, Big Joe didn't hesitate a whole lot after that to call me when he was in doubt about something. Enough of this story.